Day 143. Good morning so far. Other than, rain, my tent's wet. When I went out to take a leak, there wasn't a star in the sky. That's unfortunate. I do need some solar power. The fact that we're heading Sobo really limits the amount my solar panels get anyway. The fact that, we haven't had much sun doesn't help at all. So my batteries are draining fast. So, it is what it is. Should be in, I don't even want to call it a town. I don't know what the hell it is. A little resort village probably. But I hear they have a grocery store now that they didn't have a few months ago. So that will be a boon. The guys claim they want to try to do like 30 today. That's not going to happen. We're headed, they want to do coffee today, which is unusual for them. Normally Red makes their coffee for them, so they haven't had coffee since Red left. But now that they have a picnic table, they're like, oh, we'll do coffee at 6:30. So, we took off yesterday at 6:30, and we did like 22, and we got here pretty early. There's still sunlight. We were able to play games and whatnot. That's cool. But they're not going to be able to do a 30, and tomorrow's not easy today. Today is not easy terrain. Tons of elevation gain and loss, of course. So, 30 ain't going to happen. And it'd be nice, but I don't really think these guys are actually capable of it. And no offense to them, but they're not the same kind of hikers I am. Nothing against them. It's just, we all have different things. And 30s aren't a huge day in my world. But, you wake up at 3 and you head out at 4. And you can do 30 before the sun goes down or somewhere around there. These guys can't. I personally don't think they're capable. So, we'll do 20-something. Get close, and then maybe I'll wake up early if it's within shot and try to make it for that breakfast buffet. I'm kind of thinking that's not going to happen, but I'm wishful thinking. Okay, so, making coffee, oats, and wait for the guys to wake up. See you on the trail. And we're off. We got to do a little water haul today. Good 4,000 feet of climbing. Kind of like every day. But there's a possibility of breakfast tomorrow. I don't think we're going to make it. I think it's farther than I thought it was. Oh. That looked like wood yesterday. Now it just looks like dirt. It did rain pretty good over in the night. They were short bursts. But they were, pretty intense. Woke me up every time. And we got to grab some water here. Our next water's in 3 miles. And then it's like 12 miles after that. Not much, but, we like only carrying 1 liter if we can. Been a steady uphill, but it's got its cruisy parts. Plenty of berries still growing on the side of the trail, too. Look at the size of these things. Today's a lot like yesterday, except there's no wind. So it's like 1,000 times better. Oh, I gotta stop and pick a few of these. We've been seeing black bear footprints for a while. That's about the most exciting thing. Look who decided to show up today. Late again. Today is such a better day than yesterday. Little patches of sunlight. I mean, it's pretty much the same, just breezy instead of windy as hell. Cool cloud effects going on. And the sun's just right there. It's doing a little bit of something. But I kind of like having it overcast right now. It is a great temperature. Was just down there. So far today's been pretty nice. Interesting stuff going on. Lots of ridge walking, but not the exposed kind. Good stuff. Oh, it looks so spooky up there with the mist coming through the trees. Walking in the clouds. It was like that yesterday. That valley down there has no clouds over it. Look, there's a couple dark spots in there. You're nuts. But other than that, no clouds above it. The clouds only exist above the hills. Pretty sure we're going up and over that thing. Huge switchbacks meant for cars. Shaved off a couple of the switchbacks, but it's pretty overgrown and steep, so I'm sticking to them for the most part. Plus there's stickers in them. But even when I'm not going off-road, I'm getting filled with those. The trail's just mildly overgrown in places. So I've actually been wearing pants for 2 days now, because when those things get in your socks, they don't want to come back out. On the pants, most of them fall out before I get to camp. Should I just follow this up? Yeah, it was a wise choice to get that one off. These switchbacks are very gradual, which, you know, is nice when you need them. But I'm pretty much at the top. Well, that's the top over there, but no more switchbacks. And you can see how far they are behind me. They still have a big switchback to catch up. I should be at the top by the time they get here. That little knob is Taylor Mountain, not Mount Taylor. That's a volcano. This is Taylor Mountain. A glorified hill. Still taking me a minute to get up here. Still, 1,100 feet to get up. I still have 400 to go. There are a lot of roads crisscrossing it. Guess they did a lot of mining back here in the day or something. This is a really wide road. Assuming big trucks. So looking at the map, I have another 11 to go to the blue line that leads into town. And then the blue line, from what I hear, is mostly road walks, so I can do pretty quick on those. Maybe even hold 3 miles an hour if I was properly motivated. Once I hit the blue line though, it's 17 miles into town. Thousand Island Park or something along those lines. But more importantly, and all, I can eat breakfast for $8. I can afford that. So I'm going to see how much energy I expend just getting to the blue line. Because, you know, that'll be I don't know, pretty 25 plus mile day just to get there. But if I have energy, I think I might just continue on. Try to wake up really early and see if I can get it all done. I don't know what time they stop serving breakfast, but I'm assuming with an all-you-can-eat that cheap, it's got a short window, maybe 8 to 10 or so. But you know, I need 2 hours to eat, so I got to get there at 8. The longer I can sit there, the more I can stuff in me, and I'm very calorie deficient. But I think most of the big climbs for the day should be over. I mean, on top of the biggest freaking thing around. I think the guys gave up and took breaks somewhere. I haven't seen them behind me in the longest time. It is about lunchtime, but I was waiting until I got over this mountain. I was hoping it'd be nicer on the other side. I don't want to eat my awesome 70-calorie tuna. Maybe as much as 80 calories, as much as when I put all my packets in there. That'll put some meat on the bones. But I didn't want to eat that with cold wind in my face. That'd be nice if we got to the other side of the mountain. Maybe there'd be service. I haven't hit that in a minute. Maybe there'd be some sunshine. Maybe there won't be wind on my face. I don't know. Possibilities are endless. What is on the other side of this mountain? Or glorified hill? I am pretty high up here, aren't I? Just doesn't feel very mountainous. I guess with roads leading up, it kind of takes away from the mountain aspect. Make it seem too easy. Well, it did help that it was a nice overcast day. I'm sure on a nice sunny day I'd been sweating balls and complaining about that. I'm not going to bother with the other side of the mountain. It is just mostly exposed. These little trees do a great job of blocking the wind. I'm going to sit my happy ass right here and have some tuna. Lucky me. Well, the guys never caught up while I was taking my lunch break, so I guess they're taking a little extra long break. They catch up to me eventually. Most people are faster than I am. But I am kind of determined to get to breakfast, so there's that at the same time. I think I can make it. Another 10 miles or so down the road, and then another 17 to breakfast. Can I do 27 miles before 8 a.m.? Can I do it and not break myself to where I still am, I'm hungry when I get there. I don't want to take a few bites and throw up. I don't want to pull a thing like I did last time when I did a 40. I want to get there feeling good and hungry. But that's a lot of miles. We'll see how it goes. Sure wish I was down there. Temperatures are still dropping up here. I had to go back into puffy and my morning gloves. It's like 1:30 in the afternoon. Aren't you adorbs? Damn, somebody took the time to manicure this part. That seems like it was some effort. Appreciate it. I see one of them, I think. Something moving behind a tree up there. Yes, 'tis a human. Enhance. Can't tell who it is through enhance. I'm gonna have to. I can tell by the way she's walking. Yeah, I can just tell by the way she's walking. That's lucky. Yeah, you kind of learn people's walks. Even in a tiny silhouette, I can tell. I haven't seen Count in hours. I did see her behind me, and then kind of lost her before lunch. But when I looked back, I saw her, and I could see a lot of wide open field, and I did not see Count. Maybe stopped somewhere for a second poop. Who knows? Those things do just happen by surprise sometimes. Oh, the other side of the mountain was pleasant and sunny. Who knew? Way less windy, way less cold. I'm liking it. And it's downhill. I haven't had that in a minute. Yeah, we've seen lots of signs for it, but now I see on my map that there's a huge area, and if I zoom in, it's a square shape that says experimental sheep area. I mean, we've all experimented with some sheep here and there, right? That's not weird. I didn't know they had a whole area designated for it, like a heavy petting zoo or something. That'd have been a nice spot for a break. Sure, I'll take a break. Okay, done with that mountain. I'm assuming there's another one around the corner. Kind of always is. Well, by looking at that one, it's mostly a scree top. That'll make me go over those. I can see going right of it where there's a little saddle. Yeah, that's probably it. Been running into some hikers today, 4 of them so far. 2 of them that I just ran into, I've run into them a couple times. First time was at Ghost Ranch. That was the girl who gave me the 3-bean vegan chili that fucked me up. Not her fault, that was my fault. I don't blame her for eating well. It just doesn't, vegan stuff and beans just don't really work for me. I mean, I love beans, but on trail, 3-bean is a bad idea. Was that a bad idea? Glad I was by myself, so I suffered alone, because even I was suffering. Had there been people around, they'd have been suffering too. But they're like, why do we keep running into you? Like, it confuses people. They're like, you're going south, but we keep running into you. Oh, hey, a road. I didn't even notice there was one down there until vehicles popped by. Here's another one. You guys got any beers? Oh, and another one. Okay, we're at 4 hikers, which I think means I'm winning. I guess 6, and I think everybody else guessed way lower. So, in the rules, if it's higher than what you guessed, you're asked out, You want it lower than what you guessed or at what you guessed. So I think I'm winning. There's a whole parade of them. Wish I was down at the road. I'm sure one of them would have had a beer throw at me. Oh well. I just want it for the calories, and it might give me a buzz. I haven't drank in a little bit. My tolerance will go down quick. It's not like I'm stopping drinking. I'm just not carrying any on the trail with me anymore. What if I can jump on that road and if it leads to the same place I'm going? I doubt it. But I would if I thought it did. It turns out I ran into the road right down here anyway. But it doesn't really go in the same direction. It goes with me for just a little bit and then it veers off. And I'm pretty sure I'm going up into those mountains. So why wouldn't I? And I believe on the other side of those mountains is where my blue line starts. And then once it gets to that, it's just 17 miles till all I can eat breakfast. Will he make it? What do you guys think? I got my money on me, man. I generally bet on me, though. Especially I like competitions where it's all up to me. I mean, terrain and weather, all that, but in the end, it's all up to me. Am I tenacious enough to make it? Do I have the will and the drive? Am I hungry enough? I'd like to think yes on all of those. But, I do have my soft and tender moments, and I get weak sometimes. But damn it, an $8 all-you-can-eat breakfast? I'm willing to get some blisters for that. My feet have actually become so rough, they've eaten through my socks. The socks I'm wearing I've only worn for maybe 4 days, and they already have several holes in them. I mean, they're the cheap Walmart socks. But, yeah, my calluses have just eaten holes through them. You should see what my darn tufts look like. Oh, my God, those things are beat. I think I might have had the same set with me on the trail last time. I know I wore them on the AZT, but did I have them on the CDT? Because I don't remember buying new socks for the AZT. I might have, but no, I didn't. Pretty sure these socks came from the last trip out here. So they probably have a few thousand miles on them, to say the least. No wonder they look like that. Too bad I have to give them up to get a new pair. Can't wait to see the look on their face, because they're used to people just handing something with a little hole in it. I'm going to give them things that are just, I don't know, they're ankle warmers that happen to have a little bit of stuff on the top of the foot. Still says darn tough on it though, but the bottoms are pretty much completely gone. Toes and heels. But once we're done with these sections, we'll be driving by, damn, Can't remember the name of the town anymore, but it's where I traded some in last time. So I know they do it. Oh, I think it was Lander. Yeah, I think that was where it was at. Oh, it all worked out. Okay, 1,000 feet up, 1,000 feet down, over 5 miles. Pfft, easy peasy. Not really, I'm just saying that. But that means I'm just 5 miles from the road. And it's kind of early-ish. 3:32. So yeah, I might be able to make a few miles on that blue alt. Wake up early and get my happy ass into town. Oh, I can eat breakfast. One last little mountain in my way, no big deal. I've never seen a cricket grasshopper this color before. What are you? Never seen one that color. What are you? Get out of there. I want to look at you a little further. Excuse me, buddy. Come on, get out. What are you? You bite? You're like, yeah, I bite. I'm ferocious. Yeah, you're a grasshopper of some sort. Interesting color. And looking back, I can see the road for a long way, but I have not seen the guys behind me. There is a small chance that they stopped those guys on bikes and got a ride with them in, and maybe that leads to town. I explain why I don't see them. Oh, well, I got a challenge. You can eat breakfast, way more important than whatever the fuck they're doing. There is an itty bitty stream underneath that bridge. Might even be an itty bitty stream here. Grabbed some water, did my laundry. The pants I've been wearing were covered in mud up to the knees, so I washed them from the knees down. Got them on the back of my pack drying. Hopefully the sunshine holds out and they'll be dry in no time. Plus I'm actually walking away from the sun, which is kind of rare for a Sobo. So that means my solar panels are getting a little power. Which I haven't gotten any in the past 2 days, so my battery is running low. Somebody records too much. Not me, somebody else. Look, I got a shadow again. I haven't seen this guy in a minute. Not in front of me, anyway. Whew. Ooh. More signs about the sheep experimentation. Oh, that sheep's been experimented with. Look, she's blushing. I think this way. But I better check the map. There's a super blue bird in there yelling at me. You're beautiful. Come back and yell at me. Oh. So I'm almost where the blue line starts. Unfortunately, when you get to the alts, it doesn't give you things like elevation. It doesn't do the math for you. But on the way there, it's nothing but downhill for me. But I see mountains in front of me. So I'm wondering if when I hit the blue line, it's like straight up the mountain. But I'm headed towards a lake as soon as I get the blue line. Lakes are normally downhill. Not always, though. Sometimes there are lakes on mountaintops. But I'd like to believe this is not one of those. I don't feel like climbing any of that shit. I ain't got the energy for that. I think when I hit the road, in less than a half mile, that puts me at like 23 or 24 for the day. And then since I still have 17 on the road, I'd like to whittle that down to like 10. So I can wake up and do 10 by 8. But I can't do 17 by 8. I'd have to wake up really early for that. I don't want to throw off my schedule because that'll throw off my belly. I want to be able to eat a bunch when I get there. But if I tax myself too hard doing it, just junk your appetite up. I don't know why. Stress, I'm not sure. Doing too much damage to my body. So I'd like to hit this road, do another 5, 6, maybe 7. But we'll see how the road is. Or if it is even a road. I've just heard it was. I haven't seen myself. I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get over these mountains without going uphill. Is there a tunnel? I would love to walk on a tunnel under a mountain. That would be some sweet stuff, man. I think that in a lot of cases would be cooler than going over it. It's not often I get to walk through the bowels of a mountain. There's supposed to be some sort of tunnel and glacier, but we didn't get that route because unfortunately you don't get to walk where you want in glacier. You pay them to tell you how far you have to walk and where you're allowed to sleep every day. Not a fan of that concept. I'd rather choose my own path. Sleep where seems reasonable. But I'm getting there. Man, I don't see how I'm getting over these mountains without going some severe uphill. Guess I'm about to find out. Alright, here's the alt. First thing off, there's a tree in my way. Okay, from here we have, I don't know, I'm bad at math, maybe 15 miles. It doesn't do the math for me anymore. But I'm at mile 32.2 and I need to get to mile like 16 point something. Here's the lake. For some reason everybody writes poetry about this lake. I wouldn't even say it's good poetry, but in the comments everybody's writing poems about it. I thought about writing a poem as well about this man from Nantucket. He's got this problem. Size issue. Yeah, it's not that beautiful of a lake. I don't see why this one. I do like the breeze going across it. That's pretty cool. I don't see what's inspiring people to write poetry about it. I think they're just bored. Yeah, all sorts of awe-inspiring. And you're like, wow, so green. It is very green. But yet I can see the rocks in there. I mean, I'd totally drink it. But I don't think I need to. Well, I'm not sure where water is after this. I should probably look, huh? Before I get too far from this. According to comments, there's water in 4 miles or so. Not on the map though, just according to comments. But it has like 3 thumbs ups. And people like to thumb down things, so I'm assuming that means there is still water. It's a really recent comment. Oh. Something's going on over here. I think a bird of prey is... Oh, I just scared him off. I think a bird of prey was attacking another bird. Looked like a hawk was eating a grouse. Are you a baby grouse? Yeah, you are just a baby. You don't even know how to fly yet. I'll save you. I got you, buddy. I'll scare away that hawk. I know you can't fly. He probably tore you up pretty good. Hawks aren't the most gentle of things. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not chasing you. You're just on the trail. Now you're flopping around like a wounded bird. That's just going to bring him right back. Your survival instincts suck. You okay, buddy? Did he tear you up too bad? I don't see blood on you anywhere. That's a good sign. Where's he at? Oh, you know he's just waiting in a tree around here somewhere. You want to be my buddy? Come on. Come on. Hey, stop flying. I'll just pick you up and carry you for a while. Get off the trail. I don't even know what kind of bird you are. But you're really bad at flying. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll go around this way. You just stop your thing. There you go. Relax. We good? All right, I'll stay here with you for a little bit. Maybe he'll go away, okay? I'll just chill here. You relax, I'll relax. All's good. What are you? Oh, you're somebody's dinner is what you are. Oh, now you can fly. Well, good for you. Hi. Sure, I ruined a hawk's dinner, but, you know, hey. Do a quick, efficient kill. I'll make the poor thing scream. Yeah, I don't see how I can get out of here without climbing, man. Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of climbing. This is not the road I was expecting. I was hoping for a nice dirt road. That was a quick, easy walking. Oh, well. Just be glad I didn't have to go up and over that thing. Not that I know of, anyway. Oh man, we're getting one of them shrubbery sections. I don't like those, man. There'd be a bear anywhere in there. Anywhere. Well, what choice do I have? Bear call! Just let them know I'm coming. Keep your eye out for grizzly prints. Which way is my trail? Seems like there's a bunch of things. I'll follow footprints. They've never led me astray. Tee hee hee. Oh man. Yeah, this would be some stressful shit at night. Now this does not seem the way. Maybe it is. Maybe it... I don't know. That doesn't feel like a trail, man. I'm headed back. Check the other way. Way too much water in here to worry about keeping shoes dry. Oh, that's a little chillier than I was expecting. Not quite sure where the trail is, so I think it's the water for now, but I'm not sure. Bear call! Can you tell I'm a little nervous? Ooh, oh, it's deep. Oh yeah. Oh, jeebs. Deep and cold. Not a good combo. I don't know. It doesn't seem like the trail either. Oh, I'm not going in that. That's super deep. Good swimming hole were it not freezing. I like these birds. They do a little butt dance the whole time they're doing everything. Shake it, baby. Work it. I think the river is the trail. Every time I look, I'm on the line, so just gotta follow it till I find something better. I think somebody would have mentioned in the comments. They do like to mention stuff, but no, they're too busy writing fucking poetry. Oh, yeah. Oh, my feet hurt already. This is cold, man. And check, make sure I'm still on the line, and if I am, that means this. Remember, the stream is the trail. Lame. Oh, this has been going on way too long, man. I did look at the map ahead. It warns the Nobos. It says Bushwhack transition area. Yeah, there's a little bit of a fucking bushwhack here. Oh, hey, there's water right there. Fucking awesome. Just what I want to step into is, oh, more cold water. Oh, knee deep cold water also. Oh yeah. With no obvious trail in sight. Yeah, you're just, this is some bushwhacking, man. Oh yeah. Hey, did I get through? I don't know. Oh, my feet hurt. The water is way colder than it should be. I just gotta walk around this stuff since I can. It stresses me out a little bit to walk through this stuff. I just decided while I was walking through it that I would bitch really loudly about having to do it instead of yelling bear call over and over. Man, somebody needs to get in here with some hedge trimmers or something, man. Be nice if there was a game trail or something. Although the ones I was following, everything went low under it, you know, so if I was on my hands and knees, it probably would have worked great. Uh-oh, I'm starting to lose sunlight. Yeah, I definitely want out of here before the sun goes down, man. Hey, something looks traily on that hill over there. Let me check the map, find out where I'm supposed to be. Well, this is the closest thing to a trail I've seen. And it doesn't look like much, but things have walked through here. Whatever those things are, I'm trusting them. Have I seen you before? Probably. I think I saw you, but you're all blue. You're just purple down here. Maybe a bear or moose anywhere up in here. And I didn't bring my moose spray. Does bear spray work on moose? Bet it does. Probably still stomp you to death, but you know, its eyes will burn for a while afterwards. Oh, I was not expecting this crap on this trail. I was led to believe that once I hit the blue line, it was a dirt road. I was misled. Yeah, this section is a bunch of bullshit. Well, sounds like I got some running water across. And hopefully it's my last time. I love that you can't see the water. It's right there, man. I don't know how deep it is. You know, no, nothing like that, but I'm just gonna head into it and hope for the best. Yeah, I decided fuck that shit. I'm sick of walking that stuff. I'm gonna go up a hill. At least there's no shrubs up here or cold water. I mean, I could see a trail from up here. I'm not going back down those bushes. I see nothing. Fuck me. This trail sucks. This trail sucks. This trail sucks! Fuck my life. Why would you even have a line going through here? There isn't a trail. Don't fucking lie to me. If I could run into the person who put that blue line on there, I'd punch him in the nose. Better yet, I'd drag him out here and have him walk it. Say, show me where that fucking trail is. Even when I'm on the blue line, there's no trail. So yeah, I'm not going back down in that shit. I'm just gonna bushwhack the rest of the way. Better than actual bushwhack. I'm flower whacking. Way more my speed. I found a trail! I found a trail! Oh, such exciting news. Take my shoes off one more time. Try not to get them muddy. Wet's one thing, mud's a whole nother. Unfortunately, since this is not a dirt road, I need to walk even farther down it before I stop in order to put myself in a place where I can get breakfast. If I'm going over mountains and shit, it's way different than a 15-mile road walk into town. Could take hours longer, you know? So I'm gonna keep walking. Hopefully I run into a dirt road before I'm ready to go to sleep. And all will work out. If not, I'm just gonna keep walking for a while. I want that breakfast. Yeah, I can't see there possibly being a road till I get over that saddle. Hey, maybe I'll luck out. I'm gonna keep on trucking, man. You know, come across $8 all-you-can-eat breakfast every day, damn it. And I have a short window, and I don't want to spend the night there just so I can get breakfast the next day. I want my breakfast tomorrow, man. Get it, get my resupply, and get the hell out. Slowly make my way to that saddle. Stands of bushes here and there, but nothing like what I was dealing with, so I'll consider that a win. Had it been like that for much longer, I was like, it was only 1.5 miles, but man, that was a crappy 1.5 miles. That took me a good hour. Shadow is getting long. Hopefully I can find a road. Bear call! Before the sun goes down. It's already mildly stressful walking through here with the sun up. Sun goes down, man. Whole different world. Not just bears I gotta worry about. It's actually moose are more the threat. Moose call! There we go. Don't want them to feel left out. You're such a big bee. Bees sure do love these things. Turns out they don't have petals. I was right. They're called western coneflowers. Lucky has an app where she takes a picture of stuff and it identifies it. Plants, animals, bugs. Pretty cool. I prefer to just ponder and make up my own things about them. Quite often I'm right, or in the neighborhood of right, so that works for me. I knew those things didn't grow petals. They look a lot like one that grows on the AT, but it had, bright purple petals on it, so I was like, nah, it can't be the same one. They didn't all lose all of their petals at the same time. Maybe one stuck on here and there. I'm almost in this pass. Well, I guess I'm kind of in it, but, not in it. Maybe a mile to the other side. Steady up. Getting closer. That pass is just right there. Maybe there's even a lower point that I cross at. I'm ready for some downhill, man. There's just been a whole lot uphill all day, man. I bet like 5,000-6,000 feet of gain. Oh, man. Please be a road on the other side of that pass. I won't feel comfortable stopping until I know it's a cruisy cruise into breakfast. I don't want to work this hard and then miss it. I will be really upset. I don't believe the guys are going to get breakfast because I don't think they're capable of doing what I do. I'm sure they could if they really, really wanted to, but they, just don't have the eye of the tiger like I do. Not that I have it all the time. I'm human. I have my weaknesses and frailties. Sometimes I just snap and want to cry, but most of the time I'm pretty badass. But those guys are the reason why I thought this was a dirt road. Because they were like, well, when we get to that dirt road on the blue line, we can hitch in and get breakfast. And I thought, ooh, challenge on, man. I'll see if I can get there before them, even with their hitch. That just feels good. But, current state, hey there, little ladybug. Oh, you're not really showing up. That's because I'm casting a shadow on you. But yeah, they're not going to be able to hitch in. So it looks like I'm the only one getting breakfast. Because I'm willing to bet they're going to see that bushwhack thing that I just went through and be like, yeah, screw that. We'll wait till tomorrow. You gotta want that breakfast. And then if they want to stay, because they might be like, well, we want to stay and just drink at the bar all night and get breakfast tomorrow, I'll ask for Lucky's spare key and carry on. Just so I can get to her van and get my shit. If they want to stay and drink, hey, that's their thing. I don't mind drinking, man, but I ain't got time to waste. You can drink and walk. Plus, I can't afford bar beer. Most of the beers that I've drank over the past couple months have been purchased for me. I think I bought 2 30-packs, under $20 each. Bush Light, you gotta like it. It grows on you. And I did buy 3 bottles of vodka of varying sizes. I started off pretty small and then realized that that's just not cost economic. You need to buy a handle. And as long as you get something like Skoll, it's nice and cheap. Especially in Montana, where they don't have taxes. So nice. I think every state should do away with taxes. They don't spend them properly anyway. Why should I be giving it to them? Okay. That thing looks taller every time I look at it. When there's a low point I'm just not seeing yet. But regardless, I'm mounting that thing before the sun goes down. Oh man, look how long that thing's getting. My shadow's huge. Time is running short. How much time do I have left? Oh yeah, I got at least an hour and a half of sunshine left. No problem. What the hell am I looking at up there? It hunts. Weather station possibly? Does it have 5G? I kind of doubt it. If it did, I'd camp under it. Ooh, what's more important? Cleaning out my phone or an $8 all-you-can-eat breakfast? That's a hard call, man. I'm running low on space. But I find 5G more often than I find $8 all-you-can-eat breakfast, so that wins. And at least that part of the saddle is low-ish. That's another hill beyond the saddle, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, if there's that thing, there's probably a road. Yeah. Okay. I've lost my shadow. Oh no. I better get moving. And according to the comments, this will be the last water until I reach the town. Which is only somewhere near 10 miles away. But I need water for coffee in the morning. Priorities. So I'm going to carry my full fill up the rest of this hill. That sucks. Wish there's one on the other side of the hill. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm just kicking in here, filtering my water. I looked at the map a little more closely, zoomed in, moved around and stuff. And in about 2 miles, the dirt road starts. I got this. I got 2 miles left in me. That'll put me slightly over 30 for the day. So, I mean, and the last few miles were really, really rough. Man, had it been dirt road from there, I'd be probably 5 or 6 miles beyond where I'm at now. But I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Because I am making breakfast tomorrow, man, I tell you. Being that I'm already about 30 in, I don't think the guys are going to catch me. I'd like it if they would. So I don't have to worry about them wanting to stay an extra day to get breakfast. I don't think they will. But yeah, there's definite possibility. Hopefully they get a hitch in when they finally get to the road, and that'll speed them up. But by then, I'm already going to be there sitting fat and happy. Breakfast is mine. That's it. Filter my water. Enough for, you know, another 10-ish miles of walking and 2 pots of coffee, because minimum 2 pots. And dinner. I got to have my dinner tonight. Good old top ramen. Really expensive top ramen. At least it was the good stuff and not the cheap top ramen for that price, but still, the good stuff is not worth what I paid for it, but not many options. But within the past few months, they have built a grocery store in whatever place on Island Park. At least that's what people have told us in the past 6 months. They built a grocery store there. Cool. Hopefully it's cheaper prices than the gas station, but it might be a touristy place. I mean, it sounds like a touristy place. Island Park. Yeah, touristy places are always more expensive, but let's hope. We're on a budget, man. Luckily, I saved the most expensive state for last, because I'm pretty much broke at this point, but, you know, at least you know you're going to the most expensive place, so you can just be as cheap as possible. But everything will work out. It always does. Took way too long to filter that water. I'm losing my sunshine. 2 little miles to go. We got this. It's getting cold. Probably should have done a wardrobe change, but I was like, nah, I'm headed uphill, man. I'll warm up, so we'll see how that goes. Frickin' trail disappeared again. Fuck me. I'm just gonna head in this direction as best I can. Bear call! Can't be too safe. Oh, pink clouds. I'm running out of time. Found the trail again, though. Hoping this is the last of the hill, but every time I come over a hill, I got one. There's another one in the way. Let's cross our fingers. One more hill. I'm not making this breakfast easy. I'm starving. Ready to sit down and eat my dinner, but not until I get on that damn dirt road. Let's hope it's over this pass. It could go on for a minute though. I got this. Okay, last one. See, it looks steep, but short. I'll just be happy to be on the other side of it. This little area sucked. Whoever put that blue line down deserves to have to walk it at night by themselves. Put the blue line in the freaking water. Who does that? I mean, really, who does that? If any of you guys know who actually laid down the lines for this thing, because I know a lot of people know a lot of people. If I could get their name and address, I'd really appreciate it. I just want to punch them once. Just once. In the face. And once in the nose. Once in each eye. Yeah, I feel a little bit better about what they just put me through. Alright, final stretch. Well, of the day. Alright, up and over that hill. It looks like there might be one more in front of me. Of course there is. I don't care. Not gonna stop me. Started going downhill for a while and I got excited. And then I realized there was still another hill in front of me. But this is the last one. Until the next one. Finally, we're trending downward. Oh, nice. Today's been a very, very uphill day. What's up, chipmunk? Or squirrel, sorry. My bad. I've been talking to chipmunks all day. I wonder if this counts as road. If so, I need to make it a little further. Well, the trail definitely changed. Look at this thing. I was just suddenly. Which must mean I am close to a road. Of course it's uphill. I'm running out of steam. Almost there, man. Almost there. You got this, dude. I believe in you. Ah, my legs burn. Oh, fate has smiled upon me. There's a road. And I hope I'm doing the downhill part, right? Why would I be going up to that? Okay. Oh, yeah. I'll check the map real quick so I don't have to walk uphill. Ah, sweet. 9 little miles to breakfast. If it's like this, man, I got it. I'm going to cruise a bit further because obviously there's no camping here. Not that I'm opposed to just camping on the road, although it is a well-used road. There's tire tracks everywhere. Yeah, we'll cruise down the way. I'll find something. Hey, there's towers, all sorts of towers up there. Maybe I'll be able to upload something while I sleep. That'd be pretty cool. Well, if this road's going to stay all bougie and cruisy, I might as well walk it for a while anyway. And there's no good camping. And it's leading downhill. It's super mellow. I'm going to take it for a while. Maybe I can get lower in elevation where it's, I'm going to use the word warm, but not as cold. Not sure what state I'm in right now. Could be Montana, could be Idaho. But they're all cold. Oh man, this thing whips back around like that. That's lame. Not even worth bushwhacking. Nah, not even worth it. Oh, I had to break out the headlamp just for some eye shine. Makes me feel a little safer. I wonder where the guys ended up at. Hope they're not stuck in that bushwhacky area. Hope they made it through that at least. Ooh, man, my wet feet are cold. Stopped to put on a jacket and a bat hat. I feel a little bit better, at least the upper body. But those toes just hurt. But it just hurt. It's not like severe pain like it has been. You know, it's not freezing. It's probably in the mid-40s right now. You know, it's not freezing. It's just cold. That's normal weather for Montana, Idaho, where the hell I'm at. You cruise along the border, you go in and out. I didn't take a picture of it because I just didn't feel like whipping out my camera earlier. But they actually had 2 post markers, you know, those big metal tubes in the ground. And it's got that little seal on top that tells you one state and the other side's the other one. And there's 2 of them right next to each other. And they're both leaning at an angle and touching. I haven't seen that. That is not my moon. That's a night hiker's moon. Crawler's moons are the waning ones. Because that one will be down over the horizon in a couple hours. But the waning moon pops up over on the horizon for me as I'm getting ready to go. Lights my way in the mornings. There's going to be a lot of that coming up. I know you guys miss that. You don't like it when I'm hanging out with other people. You are selfish bastards and you want me all to yourself. I know. And we do have fun by ourselves. We do. But, you know, hanging out with the guys, for the most part, made my life a lot easier. It was fun. They're enjoyable people for the most part. I mean, you know, they do kind of fuck me here and there. Still a little salty over getting that hitch and cruising right by me, pretending like, you know, oh, it was full. Yeah, they didn't have room. Motherfucker, I watched you. They didn't even know I watched them get in the truck, though. They think I don't know which vehicle they passed by me in. It's like, no, I watched you. I made commentary that I bet those fuckers don't even look at me as they pass by. And man, I was correct. I didn't want to be right, but I knew I would be. But other than that, they've been great to travel with, man. I had a lot of fun with them. Got to do this trail how it should be done. No skeeters, no snow, or low on both. You know, get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But nothing like the other people suffered through. We constantly joke when we go to places because we read the comments and people are like, mosquito hell, don't sleep here unless you want to die and stuff. And we get there and there's like 4 skeeters floating around. Timing is everything. I didn't expect to keep walking this long, but man, it's just downhill and cruisy. How can I stop? Anyway, every step I do tonight, I don't have to do tomorrow. I can just sit there and eat. I don't want to get too terribly close. It's not like I'm going to make it all the way anyway. But, you know, you want to walk a few miles in so that you got hunger built up. And I don't have any breakfast to eat anyway, so, you know, I'll drink my coffee down. And then, you know, if you eat a Snickers or some stupid shit on the way. I wanted breakfast, but there's no way I'm paying $1.50 something per packet of oatmeal. I'm glad that gas station existed, but fuck their prices. Oh man, that jet came from behind. I heard roar coming from behind me. Oh, there's something on the trail right there. I see your eyeballs. It's coming straight for me too. That's weird. Most things don't run towards the light. What are you? I ain't stopping, man. This is my road. And I'm hungry. I'll fucking eat you. Oh, that's a fucking cat. Enhance. Is that a bobcat? No, okay, it was a fox. What's up, Foxy? I saw your pretty tail. That's what gave you away. Oh, look at your cute little ears. I didn't show up too well, but yeah, enough to tell you're a fox. Oh, I'm out here, buddy. You have a good night. It just had me a little concerned. He's still just watching me. Don't blame him. We hunt those things too. But it's not often you see eyeballs coming straight at you like that. They were low to the ground, so I wasn't too worried, but, you know, a 20-pound animal could really fuck your world. You know, hell, that's, you know, not, if it has rabies, it's even worse. I'm a big fan of rabies, though. Really interesting disease. I don't know if you guys have ever read about it. But what it does, I mean, it's got a great survival instinct for a bug. I mean, I'm really impressed with it. What it can do to you, how it does it, how it tricks your body into fighting itself, grabs control of your nervous system and uses it to kill all your white blood cells. Just impressive. Goes into your brain, makes you do all sorts of stupid stuff, and then gets into your mouth. And then when it's in your mouth, it's afraid of water. So you become aquaphobic. You will not go anywhere near water because it does not want you to rinse the foam out of your mouth. It wants you to bite somebody so it can get on to the next person or animal or whatever it is. One of my favorite diseases. Not one I'm overly worried about. When I was prepping for pandemics, my fear was Ebola. Or, you know, we probably weaponized the hell out of Ebola now, so it was really like weaponized Ebola is what I was worried about. People melting in the streets, crapping out your intestines, you know, horrible stuff, man. And it's going to happen. Well, not necessarily Ebola, but something's going to happen. Because we keep getting all these little ones. You know, we had the swine flu. Of course, we all know about Corona. And those weren't devastating enough. You know, sure, a few million people die. Swine flu's still killing people to this day. But, you know, Americans are like, it's not going to get me. That one didn't kill me. The next one won't. And then something real is going to come here. And all the assholes are going to be running to the store to buy up all the toilet paper again. I don't even know why they're buying toilet paper. Corona did not make you poop. It made you cough to death. You don't need toilet paper when you're coughing to death. Ooh, it's getting dark and kind of spooky. And yet we carry on. Eventually I'll come to a spot and be like, oh, there's a great campsite. But not yet. Not even close. Plus, I'm doing a good 3, maybe 3.5 miles an hour now, so you know, I don't want to give this up. Didn't expect that. But at the same time, that is a work vehicle. They will never stop to pick up hitchhikers. So those guys are kind of screwed if they're expecting to get a hitch into town. Because that was part of the plan. You know, they're like, we'll get to the road, and if it's, you know, we're running late, we'll just hitch to get breakfast. And hell, I would have hitched to get breakfast too, but I was like, nah, I'm pretty sure I can run this shit. But I like a challenge. Not all challenges. And, sometimes I cry while I'm doing them. I probably did a bit of that today. But I do like a good challenge when it's just me versus something. This is just me versus the road, man. How many times can I take steps? How many steps did I take today? I'm probably at like 35, 36 miles so far today. I really didn't expect to get this far. I expected to pass out a while ago, but I was like, fuck, I expected a road a while ago. I didn't expect to be bushwhacking at like a mile an hour through frozen water and 10-foot bushes. In grizzly territory, mind you, we're on the edge of Yellowstone here. I haven't seen much evidence of them. I've seen old turds. But that doesn't mean they're not around. I don't know how often a bear poops. Is it once a day? Are they regular? Is it every couple of days? I don't know. Just because I'm not seeing bear poop doesn't mean there's not bears. Oh, I see your eyes. Oh, you're something tall. Probably elk or moose. And you've ducked into the bushes. Moose call! Oh, I saw your eyeballs again. Okay, he's headed to the right. Should I break out bear spray just in case? I need to be quick because, I think it'd come charging at me out of the bushes and just be on me in like 2 seconds. When you can run like 50 miles an hour, you have the advantage. And I'm not going to let no moose interrupt my all-you-can-eat breakfast for $8. All right? So you just go back and do your moosey thing. Okay, I told him. I better keep an eye over here. I'll spray the fuck out of a moose. Do not get between me and my breakfast. I am glad I'm seeing eyeballs again now. It's been a minute. Sure, they always kind of freak me out. But, I kind of like getting freaked out a little bit. As long as I don't die, it's all cool, right? Okay, I feel as though I'm good. I can stop looking over there now. I'm totally breaking all the rules. Don't hike at dusk or dawn. Don't hike alone. Making plenty of noise though, so I'm at least following that rule. Ooh, I can see my breath. It's getting thick. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm ready to be done for the day. I'm hoping the tree line ends. I could just camp on the edge of it. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Oh, I'm just so pleased this is downhill. Oh, there's my destination. Still many miles away. But I can see it. Curious what these lights are up here. There's been lights kind of on the road-ish. Well, I can see straight ahead of me on the road. I can't say it's on the road. But it doesn't look like it's a vehicle. It hasn't gotten any closer. I'm hoping it's the beginnings of civilization. Maybe I can plug in somewhere because I am down to 12%. It is a little difficult to find a spot to sleep in the dark. Everything's super overgrown. It's very unlevel. That's the light I was seeing. That was somebody's house. Thought about walking up to it, but private property and all. They cast a lot of light on these trees. That's not me, that's them. I guess it doesn't show up on camera. Well, yeah, they're throwing on some light over there. Shoots up all over these trees. Oh, because they have a spotlight on. Oh, I started getting all sorts of nauseous. So I'm just sitting here on the side of the road making some top ramen. Hoping that'll cure that, but oh, I feel like shit. I hit the wall. Or the wall hit me, one of the two. Oh, I need to find a place to sleep. I'll get there. I could not handle all my dinner, so I just dumped out what I couldn't eat. I feel a little bit better, but yeah, I need to find a place to sleep. Okay, I set up camp. Let's look how bad my socks are. Oh, yeah, that's darn tough. I'm missing the toes on that one. It peels back a little bit, but it still says darn tough on it, so I can get my money back or a new pair. But yeah. And I'm also eating through them. My calluses are really rough on cheap socks. These ones are in slightly better shape. Oh, my whole heel broke through on that one. It wasn't that bad earlier. And then, kind of coming out the toes on that one. But man, these things have really taken a beating. So, oh man, they've lasted thousands of miles. So I'm impressed. Okay. Feels nice to be in my tent. Okay, it's way past my bedtime. It's almost 11 o'clock, so I'm crashing out. Night, y'all.